Hello and welcome to another edition of Ask the Young Cow. I'm Leon Street and he is
Jack Rogers.
in the house. I like that, Jack. First
Yeah.
time you've gone in with the full name. Normally it just gives us Jack, sweet and short. Okay, so today's topic is a real juicy topic and it's all about marketing. And so the question has come in from one of our customers and it was more about what are the differences when it comes to marketing between digital marketing and internet marketing, because a lot of people probably say, yeah, I know what digital is, I know what internet marketing is, and there's a lot of people out there who say they know and just believe them to be the same things. And there's people out there, small business owners, entrepreneurs, who really don't have a clue what marketing is available to them. And so the whole point of today's show is to break that down. And so what I'll do, I'm going to switch into our quick PowerPoint presentation just so you get a feel for what we're covering today. If you've been with us over the past 5 or 6 weeks, I think it is now, something like that anyway, we are doing this every Wednesday, 1 p.m. UK time, which works out to around about 8 a.m. in Eastern Standard Time, which is New York time. If you're in Europe, you're an hour ahead, so it's about 2 p.m. But anyway, let's get into it. So just give me a moment, guys. We're going to switch into our presentation. So let's just close a few things down so we get a fuller screen. So what's the difference between marketing, digital marketing, internet marketing? If you're a business or in a business and the owner, the marketing manager, or part of the sales team, or even just part of the marketing team, you will be familiar with these terms branded about. And so we're here today to give you an understanding of what marketing is about, which is to increase the awareness of your products and services. And hopefully this will lead to increased sales with your customers. But in short, it all means you getting your products and services in front of your target audience. And so what I'm going to do is move on to our next one. So let's break it down. Let's start from the top. What is marketing? So marketing is the process of getting your value message out to your target audience, including the research, understanding price, understanding placement, so where your products and services are shown, the continual activity of pushing this out there. It's not a one-time hit trick, you know what I mean? Not a one-time hit wonder. It's getting it out there continuously, offering a solution of igniting a passion or basically solving a problem of your customers through the use of your products and services. So marketing as an overview should encompass a strategy, should be value driven and results focused. It's not a means to getting your message out there and that being the end. It's actually getting a result, evolving what you're doing, changing the strategies, improving things, and then moving on. And so hopefully this is giving you a starter in terms of what marketing is all about. And so marketing is really, you got to think kind of top level. So if you're in a business, you've probably got some goals, you might even have a vision. And so as part of achieving those goals, you probably need to achieve some sort of sales or revenue. And the marketing will help you to achieve those sales. It's kind of the first step before the sales happen. So how will people know about your business? How do you know if you've priced your products and services at the right level? So this is where the research comes in. And so the marketing is all about making sure you understand how you're going to get in front of your customers so that when they're ready to buy your products and services from you, you can then move into the sales process. So today is all about the marketing, digital marketing and internet marketing. So let's press on. Hopefully you've got a kind of understanding of what marketing is. It's just getting your message out there so people find you, they want to buy your products and services. Is that about right, Jack?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
You got nothing to add to that? Do you think there's any difference?
No, I think you explained it
Good.
well, man.
I want to keep it simple because that's what it is. It's nowhere near any more difficult than that. It's just getting your message out there. And so let's move on. We're going to flip back into the PowerPoint presentation, bring in the power. Over to you, Jack.
Okay, so digital marketing, what is it? And so like you can see on the screen now, in its simplest terms, it's promoting your products or brands via electronic media. So this can include mobile, so text marketing, or adverts placed on mobile devices. So if you've ever been on an app that has adverts, you may see little game adverts at the bottom that makes you want to click on them. You have electronic billboards, so around town, web and email, so that could be email marketing or website adverts, and podcasting, which Leon knows a lot about.
That's right. Remember to look out for the Small Business Elevation podcast and the YBFG, Your Business Focus Group podcast. A bit of a plug there. Carry on, Jack.
I thought I'd let you do that. And webinars, so things similar to what we're doing right now. just getting information out there to people and promoting us.
Okay, so hopefully from what Jack's just told you, the key thing with digital marketing, it's all about getting your marketing message out there on digital channels. It's not just bound to the internet. And so the whole point is, as you can see, we've got mobile icons representative here. We've got people, because it might be that it's done through, it could be that you're in group calls, that kind of marketing. You can do email. Then there's also social media. But what we're going to do is just give you an idea that digital marketing is almost like the parent of internet marketing, because internet marketing in essence is transmitted electronically or digitally. And so the whole point of this is to just give you or position and frame up in your mind what digital marketing is compared to internet marketing. And so from my point of view then, Jack, when it comes to digital marketing, what kind of things do you see on, let's say, mobile app games? What kind of things do you see, in terms of marketing, what can be done?
So with free games, they get a lot of their money from advertising.
Okay.
So what you'll see is at the bottom of the screen a little pop-up with a display image ad, which if you're unfortunate enough, you will accidentally
I'm on the
click.
mobile, guys. You can see me and Jack there. Yeah.
So they could click on that, it'll send you to the App Store.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not just about clicks, it's about brand impressions, getting your brand image out there as well.
Okay. So, if you've played any games like Jack's talking about, you've probably seen the pop-ups. I know one of the key games, especially what my son plays, is Clash of Clans, and there's always forever pop-ups and various different things. You've got other games. You probably used apps even. I know I think it's the Torch app. If you use an Android device, I'm not sure about iPhone, but I know on the Torch app there's even ads on there, so you can click on ads. And to be fair, that's people getting their message out there, and so that is a digital way to do it. If you've been in the supermarket before and you've seen ads appear on the big TV screens or where you walk in, or even actually if you're in the UK, there's you normally go into like a hardware store or even places like Wilco's and so on, where you've got the JML TV screens come up. That's a form of digital marketing where they give you a kind of product overview. So as you're walking through the aisles, you can actually see the presentation. Bang, that's marketing. It's got in front of you a person who is potentially their type of customer going into that type of store. And that's a way of getting their message out to you. So digital marketing, like I said, is the parent to internet marketing. And so digital marketing is whatever format digitally you can get your message out to people. And that does include internet marketing. So why are we breaking it down? Well, for us, internet marketing is its own niche, because once you get into all the different strategies of what internet marketing is as well, it's huge. You could talk about it for days, weeks. There's people out there who they could release an encyclopedia on internet marketing. So that's why we're breaking it down today. So what we're going to do now is switch back to the presentation and just break it down and tell you what internet marketing is. A lot of people say, well, internet marketing, isn't it the same as digital? And the reality is no. Internet marketing, or online marketing, which it's sometimes referred to as, refers to advertising and marketing efforts that use the web and email to drive direct sales via electronic commerce, in addition to sales leads from websites or emails. So what does this mean? It sounds a bit techy. Basically, internet marketing is all about how you get people to see your message, whatever you're trying to put out there, to promote your products and services via websites and email. So let's go into these. You've got websites, which could be your own website. That's a form of marketing, because if you hand out, let's say, a business card, when they go back to their office or they go home and they go online, they go on the internet, they can get to your website, and then they get to see your message. And we've put website there as the first one because it is the primary. If you're marketing out there, you're a small business, it's important that your message is the primary thing that you're trying to get out there. And on your website, obviously, you control what information is shown on the pages. You've then got video marketing. So I think of YouTube, Vimeo. There's lots of activity with video. It's a huge market area for you to get your message out there. If you go to YouTube and you search for things, it's the next best thing to Google in terms of search. It's the second biggest search engine online. You've got social media. This breaks out into so many other channels. You've got Facebook, Twitter, Google+, LinkedIn, Instagram. There's lots of different channels that you can use when it comes to social media. This is all about internet. The one thing that I would say at this point is that with the rise of internet speeds, 4G, the improvement of apps out there, what we're actually finding is that a lot of the things that were primarily on internet are now going into mobile devices, as in you've probably got, if you're using an Android or an iPhone device, you've probably got the Facebook, Twitter, Google Plus and LinkedIn apps on your phone. So you don't necessarily have to go through a browser, but still we're putting this into the internet marketing section, but it does have crossover and parallels with digital marketing, but we're not going to get into the details. You got content marketing, blogging. So if you follow anybody who does blogging in a niche or industry that you enjoy, that's another way of getting your message out there. You got document sharing sites like SlideShare. So if you want to share a presentation like the one that we're talking over at the moment, we could put that up and get people to, to read the information and probably share it afterwards. You've got search engine optimization. Remember, people use Google to find information as well as do their shopping searches on there. So it's another great way to get your message out there. Use pay-per-click. So think of Google AdWords. You've got Bing AdWords as well, or Bing's equivalent of AdWords, I mean. And so look into that. You've got email marketing. So whether you've got people opting in, whether they're downloading a free ebook or of some offering that you're giving them, could be a free video. And then you may have an autoresponder series that gets you back into their inbox when you send those messages out there. That's another strategy. You've got podcasting. If you don't know what podcasting is, go and check out iTunes and Stitcher Radio. Podcasting is all about getting audio, as well as some videos that you can download straight to your device or from a web page. And then you've got webinars like what we're doing today. We are live. And so lots of different strategies. There's many more. We've just mentioned some of the core ones here when it comes to internet marketing. So hopefully this is clear that what internet marketing is all about. You probably can see the graphic on there, and that's just to give you a visual representation of some of the strategies that we've just mentioned. So huge subject, isn't it, really?
Yeah, very huge.
What I will say is that many people take it for granted what marketing is, what internet marketing is, what digital marketing is. Hopefully this has answered that question now. And it can seem like a very simplistic topic for many people who understand what it is. But for us, it's just providing that clarity. And so we're here today to give you that clarity. Remember, if you've got any questions for us, you can leave them in the comments on our YouTube channel in the comment section. If you want to get us on Twitter, you can leave a comment alongside the hashtag ATYC, so Ask the Young Cow. We're going to finalize or close up on this and go back into, I think, the final part of the presentation, to be fair, just to remind myself. That's it. So remember, every Wednesday, 1 p.m. UK time, Ask the Young Cow. But actually, I want to close out properly and specifically to what we're talking about. So what's the importance of understanding this? The importance of understanding this is make sure that, first of all, you've got your marketing strategy in place. Yeah. So you understand from a top level point of view, vision, focus, where you're heading, what the marketing strategy is going to be to get your message out there in front of potential customers. Then understand what digital channels you can go into, and then break it down into your marketing mix, and then focus on your internet marketing strategies if that's the route that you're going. If your marketing is offline and you're not doing anything via the internet or digitally, fine, but you might be doing something digitally and offline. But the key thing for us is just make sure that you're clear about which way your business can go. And hopefully we've opened up the doors in terms of what strategies you can employ. Do you want to add anything to that, Jack?
Well, I think with marketing, like you said, with offline, I think people may have more of a strategy. Yeah. Because it's physical. They might be walking around to units. Good point. Yeah. When it comes to digital marketing, it might be something they forget. Yeah. Because they haven't got their audience physically in front of them.
So it's non-tangible.
Yeah, non-tangible.
Yeah. So good point. And I think at that point that you just raised, there is a good one. A lot of the times when you start out in business, it is easy just to go out, knock doors, hit the ground, and knock some doors and get in touch with people. That's cool. That works as well. If you want to leverage your time, leverage who you are and where you're getting out to, make sure that you're just getting out there online, using some of the strategies we mentioned. You may already be doing these things, but probably haven't considered, actually, we can go down the digital route as well. Maybe we want to advertise or set some of our Google AdWords campaigns to get through to people on mobile devices. So you can look at that. So hopefully that's answered that question. And if you have any more, like I said, just hit us up every Wednesday, 1 p.m. I am Leon Street. He is
Jack Rogers.
Yeah, and if I'm not here, he will be, and vice versa. So we catch you next time. Thank you for watching. Take care.
See you next week.
Bye-bye.